ABC News reporting. This week with George Stephanopoulos. Full broadcast, Sunday, January 11th, 2026.
President Trump flexes American military muscle overseas, and a deadly ICE shooting puts American cities on edge at home. This week starts right now. Across the nation, anger builds after an ICE agent fatally shoots a mother in Minneapolis. Officials clash over how the deadly shooting unfolded.
The idea that this was not justified is absurd. To ICE, get the out of Minneapolis.
And federal authorities freeze out state law enforcement from the investigation.
It feels very, very difficult that we will get a fair outcome.
This morning, Minnesota Senator Tina Smith on the fallout, plus analysis from former acting ICE Director John Sadweg and former Ferguson, Missouri Police Chief Jason Armstrong. The Trump doctrine.
I don't need international law. I'm not looking to hurt people.
After ousting Nicolas Maduro, the president sets his sight on Venezuela's oil and ratchets up the pressure to control Greenland.
We are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not.
Sparking a bipartisan rebuke to rein him in.
This is an insane plan. There is no support for any kind of forceful takeover for Greenland.
We'll speak with Republican Senator Rand Paul about Trump's latest threats. And as protests against the Iranian regime escalate, we'll look at Times' David Sanger. All that and the week's politics with our Powerhouse Roundtable.
From ABC News, it's This Week. Here now, Martha Raddatz.
Good morning and welcome to This Week. On a suburban Minneapolis street this week, a shooting that shocked the nation. 37-year-old Renee Good, an American citizen and a mother of three, was killed by an ICE agent, one of as many as 2,000 agents deployed to the Twin Cities for immigration enforcement and fraud investigations, despite objections from state and local officials. The Secretary of Homeland Security quickly deemed the shooting justified and labeled the woman killed a domestic terrorist. And Vice President J.D. Vance laid the blame on Good, saying it was a tragedy of her own making. The shooting was caught on cameras from multiple angles, becoming the latest flashpoint in the national divide over the Trump administration's policies and their real-world impact, and prompting protests across the country. This morning, we'll examine the fallout, and we begin with ABC's Whit Johnson, who's been reporting from Minneapolis this week.
This morning, local officials urging protesters to remain peaceful as tensions escalate in response to that deadly shooting of a Minnesota woman by an ICE agent. This latest video showing Renee Good's final moments.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you.
The footage reportedly filmed by the ICE agent Jonathan Ross Wednesday. You see his face covered by a mask and the car's reflection as he circles her maroon SUV. Good's partner Becca also recording. Ross checking the car's license plate.
It's okay, we don't change our plates every morning.
Another agent yelling at Good.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Agent Ross in front of the vehicle as it moves forward. Good appearing to turn the wheel away from the officer. Within a split second, Ross firing 3 shots, including one through the windshield, killing Good, a 37-year-old mother of 3 who had recently moved to Minnesota. Her car crashing into a parked vehicle. Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara reacting to that video.
Police policies, police trainings, try and avoid placing law enforcement officers during a traffic stop in a situation where their lives may unnecessarily be placed at risk.
The administration immediately leaping to the officer's defense. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem drawing this conclusion during remarks in Texas some 2.5 hours after Good was killed.
It was an act of domestic terrorism. What happened, it was our ICE officers were out in an enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle. An officer of ours acted quickly, and defensively shot to protect himself and the people around him.
The next day, Vice President J.D. Vance using a combative news conference to defend the ICE officer and place additional blame on Good.
She was trying to ram this guy with her car. He shot back. He defended himself. I can believe that her death is a tragedy, while also recognizing that it's a tragedy of her own making.
But in Minneapolis, growing outrage, many disputing the administration's claim. Mayor Jacob Frey hammering ICE's presence in the aftermath of the incident.
Get the out of Minneapolis.
We showed him that new footage.
He walked away with a hop in his step from the incident. There's another person that's dead. He held on his cell phone. I think that speaks for itself.
Does that video, that angle, change your perspective at all about what may have happened?
I think an investigation could change or affirm my perspective. But we've got all two eyes. And I can see a person that is trying to leave. I can see an ICE agent that was not run over by a car. That didn't happen.
Our thanks to Whit Johnson. I'm joined now by Senator Tina Smith of Minnesota. Thanks so much for joining us on this very difficult week, Senator.